The Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley offers affordable after-school programs for thousands of children.
Many of the programs are focused on exercise and living a healthy lifestyle. 12 News journalist Rachel Cole is in Chandler for the Believe in Arizona Kids Telethon. Hey, Rachel.
You guys, we've been having an absolute blast. Hey there to you guys. You can still call. It's a little quiet in here right now. We want to hear those bells ringing. 480-345-CLUB. We are trying to break a record for the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley. So continue to call that number and make those donations. The match is going on. $20 will provide 2 weeks of those after-school programs that are so vital. And you guys were mentioning the affordable after-school care. We know childcare is one of the largest expenses that a family can face, costing an average of a quarter of the family's income each and every year. So when a single mother of 7 had to return to work, the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley was there to provide that child care. Take a look. As a young single mother of 7 starting over after a divorce, Monica Cisneros knew she needed to provide as bright a future for her children as possible. Her neighborhood school suggested the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley.
It has been 100% part of my whole life, basically, so I can say it's a big part of my family.
Desiree, one of her middle daughters, had taken it upon herself to help raise her younger brothers and sisters. Getting involved in the Boys and Girls Club helped take away some of that pressure.
You wouldn't have to worry about other things besides yourself. You can just be yourself here.
They have a family environment here, and so when I tell not only the school, I tell the club, this is their family because they're with me only on the weekends, unfortunately, you know what I mean? So my kids is their family, and so they treat them like their kids, and that's a big blessing. They're a big blessing to my life and my family.
To achieve that bright future, Monica went back to school, becoming a medical assistant.
When I was going to school, it's been 4 years since I graduated medical assistant. So when I was going to school as well, they were there to support me, not only financially, but they were there with my time, my schedule, and so the schedule here is awesome.
With the guidance of the staff at the Boys and Girls Club, Desiree began to blossom as well. She developed a love for arts and crafts and a desire to help others.
So I think with the club, it showed me patience, it showed me understanding, and then just an understanding of how other people think and how they go about things. We're not always gonna think the same, so just a moral understanding of others and then myself.
This past year, Desiree was named one of the Boys and Girls Club's Youth of the Year, a title she earned for her leadership in the club.
To me, Youth of the Year means being that person that speaks up on many issues. In my speech, I talk about mental health, I talk about struggles of a single mom, I talk about just having that opportunity to be a kid. So I feel like I'm that voice for others that are going through the same or similar situations.
With her sights set on joining the medical field like her mom, both Desiree and Monica recognize the importance the club has played in their lives.
My favorite part is just being a kid. I think a lot of people just don't have that opportunity to just be themselves and be kids because they're always worrying about, others.
I wouldn't be here. Honestly, I wouldn't think that I would achieve as much as I did if I did not have the Boys and Girls Club in my life.
Just an amazing resource for so many Arizona families, and they've been doing it for almost 80 years. We hope to come back next year for the 80th anniversary. That's so exciting, and we're getting ready for the grand finale as we get ready to wrap up the telethon, so we want you to continue making those donations. We want to break that record, and we've got a big presentation coming up, so I'm not showing you guys the front side of this check, but we have a big presentation coming up, and that car giveaway in true fashion for this particular event. You saw it last year, and we're going to do it again this year. That's coming up about 6:45, so stick with us.
Yeah, can't wait to see that. And a little goes a long way. $20 provides 2 weeks of programs, Rachel. That's incredible.
Yes, exactly. That match is making such a difference too. So that 2 weeks, $20. So if that's all you can give, that's plenty, and it makes a huge difference, like we said, for all of these Arizona families. So every dollar adds up.
All right, Rachel, thank you so much.